With the departure of LaMelo, Brandon Miller quickly finds himself as likely the best player on this Hornets squad. And honestly, that scares me. Miller's game has really high highs with the level of impact he can hit with his three-point shooting and general scoring. But I still think there's a lot of polish that hasn't been rounded out yet and maybe never will be, which is pretty scary if he's your team's number one. I will start with the positive though and talk about the shooting, which is superb. The Hornets love firing up threes and Miller is more than happy to thrive in that ecosystem. Miller's putting up 8 threes a game on solid splits of about 38% with a real hot spot at the top of the key. The quick release and tenacity to go hunt threes is pretty much entirely what makes him so high on this list. Because in terms of passing, rim finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding, he ranges anywhere from average to below average. The finishing is the one that I'm probably least worried about overall. He shot 56% at the rim, but he does have real flashes of finishing brilliance. I think he has good touch for sure, and the ability to even elevate and sometimes make some plays, but his more thin frame just makes it harder for him to get those straight line drives and hold ground, leading to more off-balance shots. The playmaking is what I'd be most worried about next. Once again, there are flashes, primarily of self-creation. I like his handle and his pull-up game, but the reason I would be so worried is because of the loss of LaMelo. Having that much offensive generation walk out the door means a lot of guys will have to pick up the scraps. I think Miller can continue to improve as a self-creator, but as a playmaker for others, I think we'll see much more of the same, and it'll hurt the overall offense. Lastly, the rebounding and defense is just unlikely to get that much better. Once again, he's a pretty slight player, so I don't think he'll ever be impactful in either area. But as a great scorer and shooter with other flashes on offense, I think near the top 60 is pretty fair.